Good morning, eggheads, and welcome back to RuneScape. We haven't had an update of this for a while, so I wanted to do a quick update video because... What the hell happened here? Because, there's been nothing to update you on, essentially, so I just haven't pushed any videos out on it. I haven't forgotten about this character, just kind of left it to rest for a bit. So first off, you can see we've got 90 attack and 79 con. We've been doing pretty well on that front. It has been going very, very slowly because I don't spend all my time doing this. So obviously I'm doing the streaming and other stuff. But we're getting there very slowly. We're at, that's 7.4 mil left. I have found a way that works for me. I can't remember what the last thing we updated you on, because I've been doing this a lot on stream as well. We have the Pathfinder set, which is a basic 1 defense outfit. It's a pretty awesome outfit. I've got the Toxzilach, or however you pronounce that. And I have a Rune Offhand Longsword. This is kind of what I've been doing for the last few months. Is with this setup, I've just been either going to the volcano on Kramja, or I've been coming here to Tavali and killing floating axes. Let's go. So what I found out is for a decent AFK XP, the aggressive mobs are better. So I started killing the... Well, I finally did half of the Waterfall quest to get the Glaros Amulet. And obviously I can't finish that off. It will give me XP and strength. So I've been... so with the Glaros Amulet, I've been going into the Waterfall dungeon and fighting the Fire Giants. Now, the Fire Giants are good, except they kill me quicker. I then did some mathematics and some testing and found out that killing these axes is way better than killing the Fire Giants. They hit me for less, which means I can serve food. They give me just... They give me about half the XP, I think. I think it's about half. But I can kill a lot more. So, essentially, what the equations and everything came up to is if I fight these guys, I will spend X amount of time here and make 50k, I think it is. I think it's 50k an hour, so it's not even that great. But compared to I guess I could do a minigame. I haven't really looked into the minigame stuff. I don't know enough about RuneScape to know if there's a helpful minigame that I could do. I'm just thinking now. God damn it. Anyway, so I kill these, get about 50k an hour. I kill the other guys, get about 10k an hour. No. Is it a trip? It must be a trip. Yes, that's right. Oh, fuck it. I have it on a... Let me have a look. Because I actually have it on a... So, I have it on a spreadsheet. Because, you know, when you got to do stuff like this, you're gonna end up spending a lot of time killing the same thing or thinking about things. So, I can AFK both floating axes and Fire Giants. Except, Fire Giants, per inventory, and I timed everything. So the Fire Giants per inventory gives me about 10k XP. Bearing in mind we are base level 1 everything and our armor is crap. So Fire Giants, 10k XP for attack, 3.5 for con, right? That's an 18-minute trip right there for that. So you can only do around about 3.3 recurring inventories an hour, which will give 35k. Are you seeing it? The floating axes because they actually hit me less. Obviously, it depends on whether they're ganking or they're not. But the floating axes give 21k XP for attack and 7k XP for con. That's about a 25-minute trip. Remember, this is per inventory of food. We could do 2.5 of them ish an hour, which is 50k XP an hour. That is terrible. It is terrible rates of XP, but it's good enough because it's the best I can get at the moment. That is AFK and is I just realized are we going to be attacked? We are. There we go. So that is pure AFK XP, which is great, which means I can do other stuff and keep working on. When I do active stuff, it's probably best if I do fight the I don't know what they're called because they've got a name I can't really pronounce. Anyway, the Viking guys, the volcano guys. So if we kill the volcano guys, they'll give me a lot more XP and I can kill them a lot quicker, and they hit me loads slower. But I don't kill that many an hour. So I'll probably still get more XP, but it requires all of my attention. So I did work out, when I worked out this calculation, I did work out that if I was doing 10 hours a day, which was ridiculous. I shouldn't have worked it out like that. But essentially I need 370 odd inventories of food, which is about 155 hours of work for just getting to 99. It is fine, but that is a lot of work. So this is the reason why I haven't updated you, because this has been my life on this account. I essentially fight these until I run out of food. Then I teleport to Eagle's Peak. And I run my ass to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. Buy as much of this weird-ass gnome food as I can get. Teleport my ass to Taverley. Run through Taverley dungeons. Kill a load of magic axes. Teleport to Eagle's Peak. Run my ass to the Tree Gnome Stronghold. Buy as much of this gnome food as I can get. And teleport to Taverley. Run through the Taverley dungeons. And fight with as many of these as I can. So as you can see, it's riveting. Absolutely riveting. So I basically just did it behind the camera, I guess. But I'm thinking that I want to do more update videos on this, no matter how sort of slow progress is going to be. But they probably won't be like, they'll probably be more like update videos rather than, I guess, journey videos, if that makes any sense. So like this one, I've shown you updates. We've got 90 attack, we've got a whole new range of clothes and stuff, and new weapons, and we've figured out a system that will work for us, getting all the XP. Instead of taking you with me with every level and everything else, in order to do that, I have to record like 24/7, and it'd just be easier to do the update videos. So I hope you don't mind that. We are going to move on. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So the plan, the plan for after this, bearing in mind we are only 7.3 mil to go. So the plan after this, either we start working towards getting invention unlocked. Now, the only problem is I think there's only a few ways you can actually gain XP with invention. And invention is a skill you're meant to use in tandem with other skills. So that's not a skill I can, it's not a skill I can just level up in one go. Or at least if I do, it's not going to be easy. So we have to make sure that we do use it in tandem, but that means we have to get other skills to 99 first. So, obviously, we'll be working on the mining, the smithing, the divination, and the crafting. You know, we would definitely have to do certain things in an order. So I would like to do mining before I do crafting. That just makes sense. Then I can start mining the gems off the wall. Remember, this character is a 199 at a time, but when it becomes 99, it is unlocked. And yes, 99, I don't mean max. God damn, I'll be here a year. So that I'm gonna say that 99 invention and 99 fuck, is it Dungeoneering? Is it Slayer? Which one goes up to 120? It's probably neither. Anyway, so any that goes up to 120, at 99 it will be unlocked. It makes sense for me that way. So yeah, we will be looking towards doing anything to unlock us to invention, and then probably go back to combat. Probably working on magic. So the next skill will either be divination or it will be mining. Then, if it was mining, we'll go smithing. And we'll mix it up. We can't really mix it up, but you know what I mean. So, that's the future goal. I'm going to try and update at least once a month. Maybe, if I'm lucky, once every fortnight. I don't see massive changes, but we are getting there. I'm getting remotivated into getting these. It was a stupid skill to start with. Everybody I've talked to agrees with this. This was a dumb skill to start with. And honestly, if I could redo it, I would. But a friend of mine technically gave me an underhanded compliment the other day and said, "I'm very surprised you got this far. I thought you would have given up already." There's a compliment in there somewhere. You just really got to read between the lines. So that's the plan. We will get 99 with attack, and then we'll abandon combat for a little while, and then we'll move on. Some of the hardest things, I will have to do some research with mining to see if I can actually get a pickaxe that is higher level than whatever Bob sells. I don't believe I can. Which means that unless we can get it from a kill somewhere, maybe even a clue scroll, I'll be bloody lucky, then we might have to be mining off some really shitty pickaxe, which will take a hell of a long time. But, on the plus side, if I gem mine for a very, 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 very long time, I will have all the gems I need to get crafting, which would be good. We have a combat skill, at least, so that when we do move on to crafting. Well, I guess we can craft clay, can't we? Yeah, don't do clay till 99 though. That would be really silly. And then divination will come somewhere in between there as well. At some point, I would like to start dungeoneering. Not Slayer. Not in the mood for Slayer. Dungeoneering. We also have necromancy that's going to be coming out at some point. By the look of the new Posty Pete thing that's happening, that should be coming out soon, I'm going to guess. Obviously, I haven't had a release date yet, but they're doing an event that literally gives you the things you need to level up necromancy. So, as you can imagine, I'm getting quite a few bones at the moment. Actually, that's not a lot of a lot of wills, but you know. But yes, we're getting all that. I'm using mostly the legendary pet. I have made him really, really small. I can't remember if this was actually featured in my last video. I made it really, really small because he's a pain in the fucking ass. When he's big, he just gets in the way. So I made him the smallest I can get him, which is this little rock monster thing. And he picks up some of this metal. He picks up any of the most expensive drops. So that's what I've been basically doing my time with, and that is the future plan of the account. There is no more. We've done a little bit of research, and other than spending a hell of a long time in, God, what are they called? Barrows. Other than spending a lot of time with the Barrows brothers, two in particular, there's actually not a lot I can do to upgrade this count any further. If I was lucky, I could possibly get myself some form of amulet. That might be a decent upgrade. Be very difficult to do so. I think you can get a glory as a reward from a clue scroll, but I think that's quite low. Also, getting the weapon from the Barrows brothers is a very low thing, a very low chance. Bearing in mind I have to kill 2 of them, and I literally empty my inventory of food when I finish that. It's just not an easy thing for me to do. Plus, without the without access towards retreat, because I'm less than level 60, which I don't even believe I'm going to get to level 60 by the time I get 99 attack. By not being able to access War's Retreat, I can't teleport to any bosses, so I have to walk there from Canifis. It's a very long way, of which I lose more food getting it. So you can see, it's a pain in the ass, so I've just resigned to the fact that we are going to be using this Zilak and the Rune of Hand. Yeah, so that's the hopefully newly what's the word? Routine. Yes. Newly routine periodic update. I don't know, I'm just saying words now, I guess. There was a glitch in the game. Now, I need to explain this, even though I really shouldn't, because there's no point, because I have not got a single level in anything other than attack and constitution. But I want to point out that I somehow managed to glitch the game. I lagged out slightly when I was doing, when I was walking towards Waterfall. The Baxton household, I don't bloody know. And I somehow managed to gain 10 crafting XP when the game lagged. I have no idea how this happened, why it happened, or anything else. As you can see, everything else is 0. I just randomly got 10 crafting XP from a little glitch / lag in the game. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I'd just like to inform you guys that this happened. I was very upset when that happened. I was debating whether the character reset, but I don't know. It didn't give me a level. And I didn't technically train the skill, even though I did gain XP in it somehow. But yes, it does exist. So if you see that at any point, that is the reason. Everything else is on 0 except that, because RuneScape had a bit of a fart, I guess. But yeah, so next one is going to be mining or divination. I would like to head towards unlocking the invention, and then from invention, I'm going to have to see. This is the issue I have. I actually think it might be silly to unlock invention, even though I really do want to unlock it. I think it might be actually silly to do that. Now as I'm thinking about it. As you can see, this is what happens. This is why I'm just stuck in some form of executive dysfunction. Like, this, no, that, I was just thinking in my head, if I actually did do invention unlocked, then I could augment my gear. Well, I can't augment my gear unless I get new gear every time it finishes augmenting. Because I won't be able to scrap it anyway. And I can't augment it until like level 30 or something. Like weapons and shit. So actually, that might be a bad idea. Then the only other plan I have... We should unlock it at some point anyway. But the only other plan I have is unlocking... is doing fishing, cooking, magic. So I can start actually hitting some bosses and getting some higher level gear. After I do magic, then I can start fucking around with defense, because I am going to be wearing... Well, as you can see, I'm wearing the Pathfinder set, which I didn't know existed, by the way. It's a really good set of armor for a basic level 0. But yeah, that's the update. So I guess I will plan this out, and I'll give you another update in about 2 weeks' time, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. I know there's only 2 episodes, but I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. It teaches me a lot about the game. And yeah, hopefully with the updated updates that you guys get, from me that we might even get a community behind me. 199, man. What a fucking stupid idea. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all long time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.